A while back, when I watched Man vs. Wild with our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, Bear Grylls asked this question that what can we do to help India become clean? And to this, PM Modi replied something very true and relatable for almost every Indian. He said that India cannot be cleaned with the help of some outsider. India can only be cleaned by transforming the very nature and practices of Indians. He also added that personal hygiene has been a part of nature in Indians for centuries. We just need to develop the habit of social hygiene. My name is Aakanksha Sharma, and I am an intern at International Institute of SDGs and Public Policy. I'm presenting on the topic development of social hygiene in India. India lacks public hygiene, and that's a fact. And it is part of their habit. One reason is that Indians tend to delegate tasks to other people due to cultural reasons, namely caste system and socialist practices, making it government's job. Hence, spitting on public roads, walls, or even the walls of neighbors, throwing trash outside of the house, and so forth comes with a mindset that someone else will clean it up for them. Secondly, there is genuinely no fear of the law or society. Maybe it has to do with the lax police attitude or corruption, but there is a little fear for making something public dirty. Thirdly, the municipal corporation. The municipal corporations still haven't made trash cans a norm. Even the trash centers are not cleaned up and the stench around it proves it. You see you see a few trash cans here and there, but logically there need to be one every 100 meters and which is cleaned up each day. Well, people in India have a slightly different way of looking towards cleanliness. People take their personal hygiene a top priority. They clean their houses, they throw away the extra household garbage. Even we have homes painted and decorated almost every year during festive weekends and special occasions. However, there is an issue when it comes to social hygiene. India is the second largest populated country in the world, and to dispose of all the household waste, which every Indian family works their best to clean, we face the following problems. These problems include negligence of common people, throwing of their waste anywhere in the open. Yes, littering is very common here. We have proper bins and dumps outside every colony, market areas, but still, people fail to do the right thing. The reason? The casual attitude towards society cleanliness. The second problem is procedures including segregation, dumping, need to have a well working approach. We have separate cleaning units deployed under every municipality department. The cleaning unit people are very active in performing their responsibility. Still, as they are held as inferior beings in the society, they too lose their morale eventually, and then we see sights which are sore to the eyes. Now, coming to the steps that can be taken to develop social hygiene in India. Firstly, education. Education is the key word here. We have to educate our citizens on the benefits of sanitation in simple words. What we do is we go with big programs, but we don't work on basics. Now, let me give you an example. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is a very good initiative taken by Indian government. A huge amount of money has been spent on making toilets for the family who does not have toilet. Now you spend money, made a toilet, gave it to the family, but still the old members of the family usually won't use it. the reason being in their entire life they used to go outside. So we have to educate them about the bad effects of open defecation. They may still go outside because of habit. So you make one young member of the family a sanitation in charge. Tell him to ensure that her family members go out, that none of her family members go out for open defecation. It is a well known fact that if you give responsibility to the youth, they work very hard to prove their worth. I'm sure things will start to change because society change when families start to change. Secondly, for the increasing migration to the cities, there has to be appropriate city planning at the municipality level. For the increasing migration to the cities, there has to be appropriate city planning at the municipal level. This means that the authorities need to ensure a compulsory connection of clean water and sanitation services to all the new houses and start ensuring connections to old ones. Governments can also ensure that instead of relocating poor migrants to slums, they can reside in the government sanctioned houses with at least one toilet 10 people per 10 people. This can help reduce the slum burden and can help in the development of unconnected slums also. Thirdly, the establishment of water processing plants. This might be one of the costliest yet worthwhile measures. Most of the sewage in India is unfortunately dumped directly into water bodies like most of the sewages in India is unfortunately dumped directly into water bodies like lakes, rivers, and oceans. This is problematic not only from an ecological perspective, also social, but also from a social and health perspective. Many people of lower socioeconomic status tend to use the very same water bodies for daily use, like drinking and bathing. Processing of sewage can help in multiple ways as the residual organic waste can be separated from the water and can be used for creating organized fertilizers. Cheaper organized organic cheaper organic fertilizer means lesser debt on farmers. Add this to a decrease in water pollution and we are basically killing two birds with one stone. At last, I would like to point out that the first and the most important thing is to change the mindset of people. The more you will think about keeping your surroundings clean, the more effort you will apply towards it. If you can take a toothpick to your home instead of throwing it out on the road, then you can also try to control yourself from spitting on roads. That's it. Thank you so much.